Good evening. Welcome back to Passionate World Talk Radio Network, Daily Bread. And today we're continuing on communication. So, what is the difference between presentation versus flinging yourself into a conversation? Or, as I like to put it, strategy begins before the first word is spoken. Today's Daily Bread is about something we all do, but really think about how we present ourselves when we talk or walk into a room full of people, a conference, a convention, a networking event, a gathering, where everyone wants to be seen, heard, and remembered. Most people rush in and fling themselves into conversations, hoping something sticks. But the people who want to leave their imprint, the ones who walk out with real connections, they don't fling, they present. Presentation is not about performance. Presentation is intent. It is the quiet, strategic act of shaping the moment before the moment shapes you. And to understand this, we're going to borrow a few principles from the art of war. Not because we're fighting anybody, but because Sun Tzu understood something deeper. Human positioning required for communication. Let's break this down, shall we? 1, know the terrain. In Sun Tzu's world, the terrain determines survival. In our world, terrain is the room, energy, flow of people, the emotional temperature, the hierarchy of who's talking to whom. Before you speak, you should observe. When you present yourself with calm clarity, you win without pushing. You win without fighting. You win without flinging yourself into anything. Presentation is a bond. It's not a performance. When you present yourself, your posture, your tone, your timing, your first sentence, you're not performing. You're establishing a bond. You're saying, I see you. I respect your time. I'm here with purpose. I'm not fighting or flinging myself at you. I'm meeting you. This is how professionals communicate. This is how leaders communicate. This is how you teach others to communicate. Because presentation is not about impressing people. It's about connecting with them. When you walk in a room today, any room, remember this. Connection begins before conversation. Presence speaks before words do. And strategy begins before your first word is spoken. Don't fling yourself into the moment. Present it yourself. Don't rush, don't interrupt, and don't force your way into a cluster. You take 10 seconds to read the room. That's not hesitation. It's reconnaissance. When you know your terrain and you're aware of your surroundings, you know where to step. Sun Tzu teaches that the strongest move is the one that breaks the pattern. At a conference, this means don't approach people the way everyone else does. Don't lead with your resume. Don't pitch immediately. Don't hover waiting for your turn. Instead, create your moment. A surprising comment, a sideways observation, a question that breaks the script, something that makes the other person pause in a good way. This is how you become memorable in 7 seconds. Sun Tzu's highest form of victory is effortless. In communication, this means you don't force yourself into conversations. You don't chase attention. You don't oversell. You don't perform. You invite connection by being grounded, observant, and intentional. People gravitate towards presence, not pressure. And the biggest takeaway is when you step up to someone to speak with them and they take a step backwards, it means you're crowding their space. People don't want people up front right in front of them. They want a little wiggle room, a place to breathe, to relax, and feel like they're among friends. So when you approach your conversation with anybody who you don't know, make sure you observe. Take a look around your surroundings. Listen to the conversation and think before you speak. And if you want to hear this all over again, please go over to PassionateWorldTalkRadio.com and click on the word epic or Envision XR. Click on it. A box drops down where you'll see Daily Bread. And every Sunday, we Review Sunday, where the last week of previous shows will be done all over again for your listening pleasure. Also, if you want to keep the lights on and continue to hear the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you to a piece of homemade dill pickles, then remember PassionateWorldTalkRadio.com/donation. $5 is a wonderful gift to keep the lights on. Thanks very much and enjoy the rest of your evening.